Well, it's September 12th still, about 11:15 p.m. This is the 11th floor of the new inpatient building at University of Colorado Anschutz medical thing. And that direction there, where the reflection is downtown Denver. And that's more south down there. And this is the new parking garage. And everything out here looks somewhat calm compared to earlier. There's a big retention pond in that reflective part down there, that's water. This black splotch in the middle there, beyond the parking lot, is a pond and like walking area. But it overflowed earlier onto that road down there and turned into a giant lake. Actually, pretty much all of this was a river. So now over there somewhere is a levee that they're worried about is breaking. I'm not sure exactly where. It's not looking very good in some areas. Here comes an ambulance. So just kind of documenting. Say it's going to be one of those 100-year floods, 500-year flood, and I've heard even worse than that now. We got here at this location a year's worth of rain in 12 hours, so 24 hours I think total, but that's a lot of water considering we've had a drought and fires nonstop all summer. So it's finally somewhat calm here, and I can actually see downtown Denver is kind of obscured in the clouds again, but I think Commerce City is that bright area over there because there's a lot of smoggy looking stuff, and that's kind of what Commerce City looks like. And it's the right direction. It's northwest. Boulder's also out there. Kind of worried about Boulder right now. They're worried that that's going to flood really bad right now. And not much to see from here at this moment, which is probably a good thing because we don't really need to see any more drama. Earlier today we had cops and fire trucks all over the place. They evacuated several areas around here. I'm just glad I'm up nice and high, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. And being in a hospital, I don't have to worry about medications or anything because they should have plenty. And backup power and all that fun stuff. And although the oxygen tanks I can see are sitting right next to where that ambulance is at, to the left of it. So I guess if it flooded too much we would have issues, but I think we're all done with the majority of it. And just kind of sitting here in my hospital room for the 8th day now, thanks to infections that just won't let go and Crohn's disease and all that fun stuff. So we're just sitting here waiting. Even if I get discharged, there's really no way for me to get anywhere because all the major roads in and out of here are washed out, closed, or otherwise gone. So there's not a whole lot of traffic, as you can see. Kind of pretty light out there. And that road down there where those cars are was completely flooded just a few hours ago. It's kind of amazing how fast it can change. But it's just, I don't know, Colorado weather is getting pretty confusing lately. We go from the whole state being on fire and drought to pretty much the whole eastern part of the state being flooded. And now down south by my house, Manitou Springs got annihilated again. And some of it might be headed towards Pueblo now, and my house is in a very low area, so that worries me. But as long as that stays okay, I might actually survive this one. It's kind of ironic that I happen to be up here for this. It's kind of a good view and a good vantage point for such a storm, and a pretty safe place, I would imagine. It's a brand new building, so my only real concern was settling and, the roads or the earth not being able to hold all that water and this brand new 11-story building on top of it. But so far, other than the window leaking a little bit, everything seems okay. So this is my little hospital blog, I guess. As far as I am going, I think things are actually decent. I'm on a pain pump right now, though, so I can't really feel a whole lot of pain, so it's kind of hard to say exactly how bad I am, but I guess I'll find out soon. And since tomorrow is Friday, I am hoping to be released. But that depends on insurance, because they're not going to let me out unless I can have a good plan for medications to control the various infections that I seem to collect as time goes on. And hopefully they'll approve some things so I can get out of here and get back home and get back on with life. But yeah, so just sitting here thinking and hoping that everybody in Boulder and Manitou and Springs and Aurora here, everywhere is okay. Because there's just, doesn't look too bad right now, but it was horrible earlier, and it still is really bad in some areas not too far from here. Like that levee that they're worried about breaking, I'm pretty sure is right over there. And I'm not sure if I'm downstream from that or not, so I mean, I'm up high enough to where it shouldn't matter, but it would still cause a lot of problems. So, yep, that's my thoughts on this. Hopefully everything's okay with everyone. And you should have seen it last night. That parking garage looked like a waterfall down at the bottom down there. Hopefully I got some video of it, because it was impressive, the amount of water actually. So I've never seen things fill up with water so quick. I wish you could see those two dark areas in the screen right now, because there's a retention pond on the left which was completely full, and in that where that car is driving by right now, in the dark spot behind it is a walking pond, walking path area, and it was completely full, and then it flooded that road where those cars about center of your screen are driving now. And they had to completely close that off. I think it's Peoria, Colfax, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty bad with directions around here. But hopefully things are going to start calming down, although they've kind of said that overnight we might get another inch of rain, which at this point it wouldn't take much to completely cause total chaos around here again. But that's my little spiel. I think that's enough for now, so I hope everybody's well, and hopefully we have some dry days ahead of us and no more rock slides or anything. I'm sure the next few days will be nothing but mudslides and rock slides all over the state. Hopefully no more deaths and no more injuries, because it just is insane how fast and how bad things got. But I'll wish you all a good night and hope everybody is well.